Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. We are back with the second game of the day. We will have the Turkish team Selcuk Esports versus the Russian team St. Pete's. I don't remember their entire name. It's SPB something something something.
SPbPU1.
It's a
It's St.
mouthful.
Petersburg. They're the Russians, the Ruskies of the server. This is going to be a pretty good game, I think. So far they're two of the strongest teams we've seen. And
Mhm.
whoever does come out on top is going to have their hands full with the ATH team that we saw earlier in the grand finals next weekend.
Absolutely. Well, both of these teams have been on stream. We've streamed their matches before, and people have watched them. So we know what we're facing, what we're up against. Well, what both teams are up against, I suppose. They watch the respective VODs of the opponent team. So I'm very curious to see what they think of each other. Now, in terms of average elo, currently Russia does have the lead. They have an elo average of 3.7k with Selcuk Esport having a 3.19k, so I was get 3.2k. But I mean, it's up in the air. We don't know how this is going to go.
Exactly, yeah. It's all down to how they perform as a team at the end of the day. Speaking of looking into these two teams and stuff, this video is going to be wild. Turkey's map pool seems to be quite restricted. They seem fond of Dust 2, Mirage, and Ancient, and kind of haven't really touched the rest of the maps. Whereas Russia seem fairly content to play anything but Vertigo. So realistically, Russia ban out Vertigo, and we're looking at a pretty smooth veto for them.
Yeah, definitely. I do believe the last match, they beat Underwater Esports, Underwater Squad Turkey. Seljuk beat Underwater Squad on Vertigo
Hmm.
last stream. So they're feeling pretty good for it. Now it's we got to think: are the Russians going to target ban, or are they going to defensive ban?
Yeah, they might do a sort of a combination, right? Because it's ban ban pick pick ban ban, right? So
Right, but
uh,
it's one ban each team.
yeah, before the
Yeah,
picks, so they can kind of afford to do a little bit of both, as long as their opponent doesn't pick the map that you're hoping to veto next, which can happen, as we saw in the previous series.
absolutely. So I think if they want to create some havoc, uh, Seljuk is going to hope that Vertigo goes unbanned, and then they're going to pick it just to mess with St. Petersburg. Dust 2, I don't think it's going to be banned because both teams seem fairly comfortable on it. Mirage as well. So the other thing I see is Ancient. Both teams are very comfortable with those. So
Yeah,
you're probably going to see those three being picked
there's a
for
slight
tonight.
opportunity for an Inferno to come in there, maybe, because I noticed while Turkey haven't yet played it, they aren't normally the ones to ban it. It's just the way it's worked out, so that there's a slight asterisk on that one too.
Very much indeed. I am hella excited for this, mostly because I get to see Dust 2 again, which is always great.
Yeah, hopefully both teams are very, very comfortable on it. Turkey have played it twice so far, and the Russians 8 times now. They're right up there. They've been playing a lot of Dust too.
Absolutely. And let's take a look at the team rosters here. For those of you who didn't remember, take a quick peek here. This is Seljuk Esports with Aura, Blatz, Shrisha, Monkey Lay, and Premgod. Very, very nice. Some awesome players. They were really, really great last time. A very wholesome team, and they're going to be doing their best here.
Yeah,
So, yeah, take a look at the Russian team real quick. We have STL, or Still 666, Jackpot, Steel. Right. He told us last time. I remember this because we in the interview. Steel,
Hmm.
Jackpot, Les Will, S Bolt, and Bodyan.
Yeah. We highlighted other players last week. We're going to be looking out for Espolz to be the big fragger over on the Russian side of things, and over on Selchuk. There was a couple of players that stood out, right? There was Aura, Monkey Lay, and Sosha,
Shrisha.
Swisha.
Shrisha.
Excuse me. All had really, really good games. And standout performances head to head. I think this is going to be a banger. This is going to be a great game.
Absolutely. And I can't wait to see it happen. Uh, Great team play so far as I've seen for both of these teams. Great gunplay from these teams, and it's just going to be a really, I think, fair match.
Yeah. As we heard, who was it? Was it one of the players earlier was talking about in the interview that these two teams coming against each other in the semis was quite expected since the seeding was released. They're both just, a cut above the rest. And the fact that they're on the same side of the bracket, ATH believe was a stroke of luck for them that they'd only have to play one of them in the grand finals and not both at some stage to it, the tournament. So this is, regardless of the outcome, the winner of this game is going to be a worthy competitor in our grand finals next week.
Absolutely. It is going to be crazy. I'm excited for these grand finals. For those of you who don't know, next weekend on Saturday at 2 p.m. GMT will be the grand finals of this tournament, the inaugural every time inaugural CS:GO EU FACEIT Collegiate Championship. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So please remember to follow the FACEIT Edu Twitch. Amazing numbers. We went from, I believe, 400 at the start of the tournament, 400 followers. We hit 717 followers. Thank you, everybody, for the amazing support. If this tournament does well, we're going to be seeing a lot more of these tournaments in the future, and we want all of you guys to watch them. We have the videos ready for you, so let's take a quick peek and pray for Dust 2. Let's see.
So we have the Turkish side of Selcuk banning first.
That's nuke banned. Okay, so that's just out the window.
Saj.
Uh-oh.
Ancient. Okay.
Vertigo's open. Vertigo's open. Vertigo's open. Vertigo's open.
Vertigo is open. Ancient being removed is huge for the Russians as well. That's one of Turkey's most comfortable maps.
Yes!
Vertigo gets picked by the Turks. That's a big one.
That's the strategy. All right, we have the next ban.
Dust 2.
Oh, Dust 2 picked.
From the Russians, so we actually get to see them on the stream take out Dust 2. We haven't. I believe we were cheated out of it last week. It'll be exciting to see them this week run through that one, and that leaves Inferno as the decider. Yep. Iconically, one of the most popular maps for deciding in a best of 3 series of those close games, especially. Oh, this is getting me all hot and bothered. I think we're in for one, Benjamin.
Absolutely. I mean, it's very, very sad to see Overpass getting neglected yet again. Not once being shown on stream. Maybe we might have another chance in the grand finals, but we're seeing here. What did I say? They're gonna. So they didn't defensive ban. They targeted ban, and they picked Vertigo. So that is going to be really, really crazy to see how, because Selcuk completely rolled Underwater Squad on Vertigo.
Yeah, I'm really surprised at the Vertigo pick, or at least at the Russian side not banning Vertigo. It's the one map they have not played in this as a team on FACEIT before. They've played everything else multiple times. So it's a shocker to you and I.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see how they adapt, how they play. Dust 2, that's fairly expected. Both teams are comfortable on Dust 2. I think this is the St. Petersburg favored, however, because they've just had a lot more games on it, much more comfortable on it. So we'll see how they handle it, as well as the Inferno decider. Pretty epic.
Any score predictions from you?
It's not going to be 2-0. I know that for sure. It's not going to be 2-0.
Yeah.
It could be. We have to see how Vertigo goes.
Yeah, if it is a 2-0, I don't see it being less than 60 rounds total. Both games will go the distance if it is a 2-0. I am leaning towards the St. Petersburg side having a slight edge, just given how this veto has gone. I think a 2-1 lead to them is kind of what I'm leaning towards here.
I like an underdog story, so I'm hoping that Selcuk is able to take the first map here on Vertigo, as we have an opening play here. Everyone's setting out onto A site. And first blood as gunshots go blazing. Jackpot falls to Premgod and Trisha. We have the ramp push.
Still checking back in middle, but no one there. But oh, looking ahead of him. All he sees is smoke, but all he hits is net as he takes down Monkey Light. Oh my god, another crispy headshot onto Blatz as well. Just taken apart.
Let's go with the
flank too. PremGod does manage to get one back, but still only a man disadvantage. These USPs need to find the head, and they do manage to do so. Aura finds one. The Glock going nuts. PremGod finds another. Bodjan now in the 1v1 against Aura. He's got a kit, but he's got 7 hit points. He could stick this. Pros don't fake. Pros don't fake.
He's dead.
Oh, he just got him in time. That was milliseconds left in that. Oh my goodness.
Just barely. We see here some beautiful plays by Steel and Espelt. Just really, really incredible and fantastic start. Selcuk Esports takes round 1 and will be seeking to push that advantage as far as they can. Galil's Mac 10s and AKs picked up for the side of Selcuk. Okay, but in an instant that it doesn't matter at all because Bodjan and Espelt catch them out very, very quickly. A 2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, a bit of a team kill happening.
Oops.
They'll take it. 3v3 when they've reclaimed 2 weapons. It's not the worst, but actually one of the weapons hasn't been picked up, interestingly enough.
Bomb is planted.
Yeah, Aura does catch one on the mid player, but now they should be aware that the last 2 are going to be coming from
Oh, look at this boost.
T-spawn. This is going to be... I think it was just spotted, no? No, I guess not. Playing nice and cheeky with that Mac 10. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. I thought he looked like that before, but yeah, okay. Nice, finds one. It's just still left alone. He's got a Mac 10. He'll probably hold on to it. It'll stand by them moving forward. Especially, well, those 2 with fallen T's are probably going to buy up AKs next round. The Galil and Monkey Light might be a vulnerability for the Mac 10 to maybe find one, but all in all, that's not a bad outcome for either side, I would say.
Yeah, not too terrible. 2-0 currently for Selcuk, and we do see the weapons coming out for SPbPU1. It's up to them to keep this either keep this momentum going for Selcuk or to push them back. So you see here a bit of a split up. 2 currently on ramp. They're going for a bit of a 2-pronged attack. PremGod is already on the upper floors, just waiting.
Patience is key. The nade stack not finding anything, but information at the very least for the Selcuk side. As this is a nice little position here. Espelt.
Espelt jackpot. This this crossfire is going to be pretty insane if they set it up right.
Now, Espelt has to be careful that a Molotov isn't going to flush him out, or he will be forced out of position there. Oh, big kill from Leswell. Catches out the lurk. That's going to force the hand of Selcuk to probably pull the trigger or call off this A hit. It does warrant a reaction, and it's a disgruntled one at that. Bodjan is able to pick up Monkey Lay without any trade potential, or find ones, but Espelt, from his little hiding spot, gives it a 2-man advantage to the Russian side.
Very much indeed. It's down to PremGod right now, who might be able to catch out maybe 2 kills here. Oh, shot from behind. Wasn't expecting another person to be stacked in the place.
Good round from St. Petersburg. Selcuk need to buy back into this one. They've got some money. They had enough players to live that they can get some rifles and actually bolts and Monkey Lay going with just upgraded pistols. So keeping it kind of close here. St. Petersburg will be looking to take this round, more than likely. It favors them, obviously, but it would be pretty detrimental to them if they didn't win this. It would enable Selcuk to get around it.
There goes the smoke.
It's meant to be a running throw. Unfortunately, it didn't have the momentum to hit off the banner, and it just fell.
Ooh, but yeah, will get clipped by a pretty strong nade. In turn, he's going to throw his own nade out. Completely missing. PremGod going for a bit of a stack here. It's a nice angle, but it won't catch anyone unless he turns the corner here real quick and catches out Steel.
Too fast. He catches him. It's a man advantage to Selcuk. Leswell's playing very aggressive up close. He's going to need to be careful. This is great, though. He finds one. He's able to fall back and play towards middle, wait for his teammate to rotate in. The smoke buys space as well. It's really difficult for Selcuk to, even though it doesn't block their vision, they have to walk through it to get up the stairs, which is rough to say the least. It's down to Lesswell to hold this off angle. Problem is, Selcuk seem vaguely aware of his position. They might try spam him, the flash thrown. Lesswell wants to take his peek, and that's exactly what I mean. They have to push that smoke that favors Lesswell every day of the week. He gives that man advantage back to SPB after they lost it early on in the round.
Yeah, it's not going good for Selcuk Esports. They have that advantage, but that seems to just be due to pistol weapons. Now that St. Petersburg, they have their own weapons to match them. Oh, they're in a really tough spot. SPbolt, beautiful patience, takes out PremGod. Trisha goes down to Lesswell, and that's up to Aura, who, if you're asking me, I think you should just try to save that weapon there.
Yeah, I guess in his mind, his team don't have a buy this round regardless, so it's a question of, does he want the AK on the Eco round? I would probably still take it. I'd be inclined to agree with you, but yeah, I guess maybe as well try and do some economy damage to St. Petersburg as well. Maybe that was the justification for his play. Is there an extra weapon in CT spawn? No, I think we're good. Either way, that's a nice little comeback there from St. Petersburg after losing the pistol to get a couple strung together. They're likely to get a third here unless something absolutely crazy happens. So they will probably be taking the lead in this map 1 of our best of 3 here.
Well, I'm totally here for it. PremGod gets sprayed down, blast, catches Jackpot through the grates, and is still alive. Oh, Kodian, though, cooking him alive. It's up to Monkeylay. Best case scenario here is he grabs up the pistol, but never mind.
I love that. Look, Bodian just learned something there. Shooting underneath the grate is better than penning the grate. Because that grate reduces damage so much. You need to hit someone like 4 or 5 times in the head with an M4 or an AK to kill someone there. But shooting their toes, you just need to hit them 4 or 5 times in total to kill them. Yeah,
it's a really strong spot, and probably is going to be abused in the coming rounds. They're going to be making sure to check for that. Okay, they get the good smoke this time around, but the A-Rush is coming out at full force. Mac 10s all around, and Force, though, stopping them in their tracks. The problem appears to be that they're not grouping up very well.
Yeah, they're a little lighter in util there as well, so there's no flashes to kind of force back those angles. Oh, Jackpot.
Well, that's on ramp, but a bit late here.
Out, catches him. There it is, a 4th round for the St. Petersburg side. Now you're in a little bit of trouble if you're a Turkish fan right now.
Very much indeed. It had everything to do with the weapons quality that seemed to be Selcuk Esports' saving grace. But now that weapon advantage goes to St. Petersburg, it seems like they're going to take this away.
SPbolt taking out the op as well, bringing that into the playing field. It's going to switch up the dynamic a little bit as well, because Selcuk are probably getting a grip for how St. Petersburg are playing this right now. By bringing out something new like that is just completely going to throw them off. It completely changes their A setup, which is where they've been really, really struggling, as well as on the B pushes, as it means they can have a different player rotate. So it's going to be interesting to see the effects of this and how Selcuk reacts, as they do want to seem to take this towards A. Utility being thrown. That's actually going to force Jackpot back to the site if he's even allowed to live. He's not. He burns to his death as Aura catches him with the flames. A man advantage to Selcuk on the side push. They can get a bomb plant here. I don't think it can really be denied. Oh,
SPbolt misses through the legs!
He hits him twice through the wall and catches him, denying the bomb plant. He had to have the perfect lineup for that.
Very, very, very unfortunate. The plant is just barely stopped, and this amazing opening play and push that Selcuk was able to get is going to be completely stopped in its track. Be super careful. Blast here, waiting. The patience has been very, very, very paying off. He's going to poke his head above and get immediately tapped here.
Yeah, he's going to want to be careful.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, that's such a hard shot to hit, but he nails it. Lesswell catches PremGod as well. It's all down to Susha. It's an AK in hand.
He's hiding in the smoke.
The bomb isn't being held just yet. There's a kid on Lesswell pushing through. It's going to be SPbolt. It's always SPbolt. A 3K for him.
The AK putting in the work, getting these, nice angles, getting these very, very important shots off. And if you didn't tell me that they didn't play anything, I would have completely thought that they have a full plan for this map.
Yeah, they're being convincing, all right. My 2-1 basis was assuming that Selcuk managed to take Vertigo. Now, obviously, it is a little bit CT sided, but so far, they're looking really, really coherent on it.
Yes, indeed. Asphalt just on point.
You know what?
Prem God
Correction.
gets down.
Asphalt is looking coherent on it.
Yeah. Aura is gonna not see or not get foot fast enough. The foot sticking through. I mean, Monkey is stuck between not a rock and a hard place, but he's stuck between fire and a gun. That's got to be a new saying we need. Asphalt.
Ooh. Looks to get away with his life there. The wall bang, maybe? No. The spam with the AK catches him to the edge of the smoke. It's all down to Blotz. Black, excuse me. Finds the first onto Leswell. Gets another onto Espalt. This is winnable. This could be the play. This could be what Selcuk need to get them.
But he's not expecting Steel. Steel is walking up the ramp slowly. The flank is coming out. Will it come to fruition? Asphalt runs away. I don't think that Steel thinks he's... I think he went through A. Just barely peeks him! No! Blast just chokes at the end. Is not able to kill Steel. Unlucky for Selcuk. SPB takes round 8.
Yeah, very nice. I like that from Still as well. There was an op there for him to pick up, but he looked at his team's money and said, actually, I'm fine with the AK because we can't buy this. So Espalt will have to purchase up his own AWP and take it wherever he will. Still, on the other hand of things, he's comfortably sitting on 10k, saving that AK. That grenade actually might do a little bit of damage there onto the T's pushing in. It actually one-hits Monkey Lee. Did I see that correctly? Oh, no, excuse me. It was a different nade. As a kill for Leswell and a kill for Espalt.
I mean, this is just a complete bloodbath. Selcuk is not able to get any ground here. Them splitting up like this just means they can't take any strong pushes to any sites. They just completely get gunned down here. Bodian misses the spray, but Leswell is right around the corner, ready to help his teammate out.
Oh, crispy.
Sheesh.
The 7-2 scoreline. That was basically like a buy from Selcuk, right? This is getting dicey. They'll get something out this round. Aura takes out the AWP. It's the first one we've seen from them, I believe, so far. So maybe that'll change up the dynamic just a little bit. But they're facing a 5-round deficit, and we're only on round 10. This is pretty dire straits for them. They need to start getting something going, or they risk letting this slip away from them. And this is their map pick as well.
Yeah, I think this came up to a map pick, which was well, we see the opponent doesn't play it. We had a good time playing it once. We must be good at this. So it could have been a fluke. It could have been just a parody of his parody, I should say, between the skill of Underwater Squad and what SPB is showing right now.
Smoke spams are just so strong right now. I think that's like the 3rd kill we've seen through the smoke this game. Oh, that angle from Aura. He's so close to spotting. Oh, and he nails the shot onto Espalt. Finally taking down the menace for the Selcuk side. Just put from Jackpot, though. They're not going to expect it. He's between 2 players. He catches 2 on the flank, but he knows there's one more behind him. The spam for the smoke Bodjan touches him up a little bit and finishes him off. It's just Prem God left in a 1v4. It's just absolutely dismantling the Selcuk side.
And I don't think he's going to be able to get that op off the ground. He has to play this super careful. He's trying to get a kill onto Bodian. That is just... It's a bloodbath. This is brutal. The op came out, but it didn't really do much for them. They weren't even able to secure ramp.
Yeah, he won the 1v1 against the op, but I mean, beyond that, he could have done in that particular play. Could have done it with an AK. So it's just a hefty investment that now they're forced onto a decent eco round. They've got some upgraded pistols, a little bit of util, the grenade stack, I guess, to try and catch Still off the angle. Tags him up, but he does get away, as they do just seem to want to try and make some magic happen individually here. They're not really grouping up anywhere, as Jackpot just removes Blatz to the smoke.
Yeah, the 1D comes up from Prem God. That's really the only thing they can get here is just hope that they've been using the aim trainer well enough.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Prem God finds another, and Susha catches Leswell. It's down to Espalt to try and hold down the site. The bomb has been reclaimed by... Or, no, excuse me, it hasn't. Monkey Lee is just on the site. Espot's aware of a mid-flank. Nails the shot. Oh, he's just so good right now. It's down to Monkey Lee in the 1v1 against Jackpot. He's got the bomb. He's got a minute on the clock. He could take this to A if he wanted. He seems to suspect the flank as he falls away from the position. Just clearing CT, just second-guessing himself just that little bit. It's giving Jackpot the space he needs to creep up onto the site as Monkey Lee just legs it out of there. Yeah. He's confident now. Now Jackpot does have a kit and a Molotov and a flash, so he can work with stuff on this retake here. It's just going to be all down to the timing, really. Is Monkey Lee? Oh, this is risky. So he's planted in a place where he can't cover the bomb directly. He has a Molotov though, so he needs to land that or nail the wall bang, basically.
Yeah, I was about to say the positioning here seems to be a bit hard to defend. I'll say he's really hoping that he's able to catch him out here from a nice angle, but if Jackpot's suspecting that he's in a different direction, oh, the molly goes out the opposite direction. He's got the nade out. He's spotted. Flash goes out. Jackpot just destroy him.
No time. He had to stick it. Monkey Lee gets it.
Inhaled there too fast.
Beautiful clutch from Selcuk. Monkey Lee showing us that charisma he showed us in the interview on the server, showing us, bringing the fire, bringing the heat as he gets Selcuk that second round, or third round, excuse me. This is the first round they've won since like converting the pistol round, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at that. So an 8-round stretch for St. Petersburg finally comes to an end. Maybe that's what Selcuk need.
Yeah, but it's not as if they decisively won that ego round there. It was down to literally choosing which wire to cut the fuse.
Oh, that angle is dirty.
Jackpot now, he's making sure he gets those shots underneath the grates too.
Still the
opposite. Push here onto Rap. Aura not looking the right direction, staying 2-scoped in. That's a free kill for Jackpot, and that's another op that you invested in. It just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so far 2 for 0 on these trades in round number 12 here. Oh
my god!
A mid shot from Espot there, just taking them apart, like remaking a Lego structure, turning Selcuk into what they want right now. That's the bomb spotted by Jackpot. It's gonna be flawless if he wins this fight, and there it is. I mean, every day of the week he takes those.
This has been not good, to say the least. Selcuk really... Selcuk, I wouldn't be surprised if they take a timeout here real quick.
Yeah, I would like to see something like that come out from them. Just the tactical, try and sort themselves out. But it doesn't look like it's coming through just yet. I guess they are on a half buy, so they may as well wait till the full buy just to sort out their strategy and get it all sorted. But I don't know, we've seen some Deagle magic before. We never got to see Selcuk in particular make it happen because, well, the one match we watched from them was just pretty dominant. And that is maybe an opportunity for them to shine, show us what they're made of, put the Deagles to put their Deagles where their mouths are. Sure, let's go with that.
That implies suicide, which we don't want.
Wait, you're right. That is unfortunate phrasing on my part.
Okay, let's just get back to it. Les Will here, defending the A site. I mean B site. He's hiding behind this box. Doing pretty good. He's gonna get shot down himself. 1-for-1 trade. They've secured the site pretty safely. Bomb goes down. He's being planted through the smoke. Premdot's able to take out one.
Bomb has been planted.
A one-man advantage to the Selcuk side as they put those Deagles where their opponents' mouths were. That's what I meant to say. As Monkey Lee catches one, Jackpot trades it out. A man advantage still to Selcuk. They don't have many weapons though. They gotta put the Deagles to work, and it's gonna be Sushi. Sushi, get one. It's on to still 1v3. Yes, Sushi to try and clutch this one out. But Prem God's there. He makes it happen. We were just talking about how, you know, Selcuk hadn't had a chance to shine on those light buys. They've just done it.
All right, so it seems to be the strategy here is they should all throw their guns over the map and then go back to buying Deagles.
Mm-hmm.
It's working for them so far. Two
Yeah.
eco rounds in a row going successfully on the side of Selcuk, where I guess light, you know, not heavy invested rounds. The curse here seems to be the AWP. They really cannot buy that. They need to stick to these skirmish, high intensity weapons.
Yeah, it's hard to get an off rolling on the T side of Vertigo, but It's yeah, for such a hefty investment, it is a risk. Can be rewarding, but high risk. As Susha. Oh, is he going towards the ramp? No, he's going to be caught off as Leswell finds 2 as well. Aura does catch Leswell in trade, but Monkey Lee spots out this player on the B side, takes him down. That's only a one-man disadvantage. Espult could be here to try and do something about it. That Molotov not going to be able to deny the plants, as it's planted in a little bit of an unorthodox position. However,
Jackpot, the flank. They don't spot it out. They don't sniff it out. Jackpot, he takes the shot to Aura. Aura down. It's up to Monkey Lee. In the smoke, hiding.
do it. Yeah!
Pops his head out and gets no scope.
Oh, you can just feel how fired up Still is right now. Oh, not Still, excuse me. Espult is. He's hitting these shots every day of the week. Top frag in the server. What's that? 17 kills? Am I reading that right? Holy. Double op setup now coming out for St. Petersburg as well. So they're re-switching things up. Selcuk, they're going to give the op one more spin. It's the last round of the first half, so you know what? If they've got the funds, there's no point in not doing it. However, Aura is on a Galil, and most of the team are lacking a little bit of utility. So again, the investment really coming into play here.
It seems to be where they shine, though. Shueisha might curse them, though. I mean, it's not an op on Aura, though. Who knows? Jackpot taking out Monkey Lee. That's the push down. Lat falling to Leswell, and that's 2 down. Not what you want to see. Jackpot is low, at least. Aura goes down. The return kill, Shueisha takes that Bodyan, but they don't really have much of a choice but to fight.
2v4. They've loads of time to work with. They're just kind of fighting the same position, and it's not a winning battle for them. As Jackpot! Oh my goodness. Just 3 of the crispiest headshots you could get in that round. First off, he just rips Aura out of the air, and then just pushing down ramp, finding those last 2. Just adding insult to injury, salt to the wound, as that's St. Petersburg leading 11-4.
Yeah, but the big he was on 7 HP there. That was a Hail Mary play just to make the most of his life while he had it. But he was able to clear it out.
Maybe doing a lottery, hoping for what do you call the big win in the lottery?
Jackpot.
Oh, look at this mid stack. They're memeing on them at this stage. Oh, but it actually plays out in favor of Selcuk. They find 2 kills from it. 3 kills now. As it's just Bodjan and Still left. Still manages to get Monkey Lee. That's Prem God. Oh, nails the shot onto Bodjan. It's all down to Still in the 1v3. And there it is. Prem God makes it a 2k. And, well, Selcuk, they pick up a 5th round. They're not out of this just yet.
Yeah, we've seen teams do a lot with very little. They're going to get, if the first half is anything to go by, at least 1 more round in their pockets, and 6-11 doesn't seem too bad of a lead to close.
Exactly, yeah. And if they can make it clean as well, it sets them up nicely for the rounds coming forward. You know, they've already invested out the M4s, so, you know, keep track of where they are. If someone dies with one, they should have just picked it up. Again, bit of vandalism from the T side, as
I think they're absolutely just memeing on them now.
Yeah, making some music there. As Espult is going to be the one to lead the charge into middle. 18-8 right now. He's having a game of it.
Well, this is waiting for them.
Good information from Blatz though as well. No presence shown on B.
Oh, he saw
A, excuse me. Oh,
a long shot, nice angle.
Actually gets hit from that somehow.
For quite a bit, I think he got tagged in the head.
A bit of a dink. Oh, this is a rough position for him now, though. On 29 hit points, he's a 1 hit from most of these pistols. He gets one onto Bodjan. Still is able to trade it out, but Premgod is still alive and kicking. Premgod finds a second. The Glock catches Premgod, but Aura closes it out. The M4's going to be okay. 1 M4 close. Oh, they lost an M4. That's a net positive for St. Petersburg.
What do you mean they lost an M4? They have an MP9.
You're right.
They have everything they need on their hands right now. Fremgod grabs a gun from, I think Monkey Lee purchased an M4. Right there. Grabs his MP9 back. 6-11. We'll see here how well SPB is able to handle the side. Shueisha getting the initial kill onto Jackpot. It is a trade, though, as Sisbol takes him back. Leswell, what the heck?
He's found himself into a... he seems to be quite aware of the ramp push. He heard the smoke being thrown, and he'll punish Monkey Lee for making so much noise. And that's a nice little evening up of the numbers in favor of the Russian side. S-Bolt. Oh, that was the wrong time to pull out a knife, but he does recover. Blatz gets removed, and that's a 4 versus 2. This is suddenly a troubled situation for the side of Selcuk. S-Bolt, he will not be silenced. He will not be stopped. 3 kills for him, as it's just Prem God left. The MVP of the previous round. He found 3. He needs to find 4 if he wants to win this one. Yeah, they're... I don't know, it feels like they're getting picked off a lot without really the trade potential, aggressing where maybe they shouldn't. And against AKs, that's just never going to play off, especially when you've got MP9s.
Prem God though. He's able to take out S-Bolt. Yeah. With a play like that, when you split up so far apart from each other, it's not likely you're going to be able to push like any sort of lead. These guns are really like working in favor of SPB right now.
Yeah, and Selcuk, they're going to have to wait one more round before they can even get more guns. As this 6-12 scoreline, 6-round deficit is likely to become a 7, as just a P250 and a deal, and a single flashbang is all they can muster up in their armory for this round. It's going to be the 5 stack on A, though. Look at this. This could be interesting.
Well,
but they're playing it passive. They're waiting. They're setting the trap for SPB to push up and spring, find themselves entangled in the net, perhaps. However,
we're going to find out real soon. Takes out 2.
Oh my
goodness. Able to stop this push, but no, there is no but. They just stop the push pretty successfully. I mean,
yeah, 2 AKs reclaimed.
Too. Yeah.
Big.
Bomb is picked up. Less will able to take out Prem God. It's down to Aura now. It's not impossible. Aura is the AWPer, so hypothetically, can I get those shots out?
Yeah, it needs that point-click accuracy right now as he takes it through middle. The off angle still does come out on top. A little bit of botched sprays from both, but the HP advance is just favoring Still as he finds that kill. SPV, it was an expensive round. They dropped more weapons than they would have liked, but they still get the 13th. Selcuk, however, that was a decent round from them. They're able to get some weapons into this one. We see Swisha, I keep mispronouncing the name, take out the AWP and the AUG on Monkey Lee.
Funny weapons.
Yeah, I personally big fan of the AUG. It's expensive, but I think it's worth the price, just especially on a map like Vertigo where it's so angular. That scoped sight it does make a bit of a difference.
Well, we'll see how much of a bigger difference it can make. He is left alone with Prem God to defend. Ooh, Glatch and Shisha taking out Jackpot and S-Bolt. Jackpot and S-Bolt, my apologies.
Big start.
Very quickly. Alright, they're going to be running into Monkey Lee right now. Let's see how much the AUG's going to do for him. Ooh, not enough. It's through the smoke. He just barely spotted his legs.
Being exchanged.
Aura.
3 kills for him at the back of the site, not letting SPB get that bomb down and picking up an AK for his troubles.
Yeah, he's getting a bit of a retribution for the last round, not being able to transfer, not being able to spray properly. Gets a very, very quick 3K. And this is leaving SPB with just some upgraded pistols and 1 AK.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed buy from them. Some of them are forcing into it. With just still with the extra money, he's just going with the AK. You can still buy next round. Oh, less will. I was going to say, less will and Jackpot can't really afford to buy, but they might not have to worry about that. Monkey Late. Oh, he catches 2, but S-Bolt catches him. Now, Aura does find Still, which puts us into the 2 versus 3, and the flank is going to be the big factor here. Blatz.
has the AWP.
Yeah. Gonna be difficult. He's got armor, but so little hit points. Blatz
is
he can one-hit S-Bolt here if S-Bolt doesn't nail him first. And it's going to be Aura to find it.
Aura takes the pleasure of doing so, and they pick up the AWP. We see here. I mean, that's an incredible shot. Takes out 2. Duck hunting as they jump out the window. And Selcuk slowly but surely crawling their way back into the game.
Yeah, I love to see it, honestly. It is their map pick as well, and it is a CT-sided map, so it is to be expected, but at the same time, it was such a differential of a lead that it's impressive to be able to bring it back so much. The question is, are they too little too late, or have they gotten enough time? Look at the smoke more. That's the lineup I know. I thought he messed it up. They're messing it up in the first half. That is the simpler version. As early damage actually sustained by SPbPU in this round.
Yes, indeed. There's no way that they can really push up this ramp here with the sheer weapons advantage. We're up. Smoke's out. They're stuck here deciding. They're probably going to go for this push. Oh, jackpot getting tagged. That was big. That was Shuisha, I think. And finishes him off.
Suisha.
No, sir.
To the edge of the smoke. Or, well, not even to the edge, just to the middle of the smoke, honestly. Frame God spotted out less well. Oh, crispy headshot onto him. The Deagles, oh, in tandem, though. Odian still find ahead a piece. It's a 3 versus 3, and the still player alive on B make it. Not the case, as Prem God catches one, but SPbPU with the Tech 9 finds himself an M4, and this is a bomb plant. This is a tough one. Now, if you're St. Petersburg here, you know that previously your downfall in this kind of a round was the flank, and still is aware of it. He's learned machine learning and deep learning in action here as he has adapted their playstyle. Now it's a 1 versus 2. Suisha with an AWP is going to be so difficult in this situation.
Spots him out. That's SPbPU down. Gonna go fake out the plant. Looks around. No.
Missed shot.
Oh, just barely stopping it.
Sticking the
He's gonna
defuse.
stick the plant though.
Oh my goodness, he gets it.
Just barely in the nick of time. That was so close. The shots both missed on them. They were so close to death, just buying enough time. Let's look at this replay here. Opening shot, Suisha. Beautiful kill onto Jackpot. Watch Mr. Prem God. I mean, Odian getting that one tap.
Very good stuff overall. Now, it is time for St. Petersburg to take out the big guns. SPbPU is going to try his hand at the op on T side. To be fair, made it work when he picked one up off of the TTs. Yeah, that's a nice pun from you, but a nice kill from Blast as well. Oh, and Prem God catches still as well. It's going to be SPbPU with the op. Does trade it back. It's still a man disadvantage to St. Petersburg's side. Odian. Oh my goodness, SPbPU coming in as well. Beautiful teamwork. And that's a man advantage now back in favor of St. Petersburg. I feel like it's just being traded over and back. 2 kills for 2 kills. Unless Will gets to hold the position he was so comfortable doing on the defensive side. Holding off the afterplants. Yeah, it's a real thing, I feel like. Suisha just going to save this up and take it into the next round, but that's going to be SPb, the St. Petersburg side of Russia, picking up that 14th round, just 1 away from match point. Or map point, excuse me.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see when they're so close to victory because no, I think they'll have enough cash, right? I think Selcuk will have enough cash for the next round, right?
Yeah,
just barely.
They have no loss bonus, but Suisha might be able to drop something over. They're gonna have to invest into it unless they want to play for overtime. Yeah, like it's pretty dire over there.
If I had to suspect. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna save this round, I think, like eco.
See, the thing is, with their loss bonus, they're not gonna be able to get a good buy-in next round, so they might just try their hand at forcing into this one around the op, and just hope that they can steal some weapons for the next round instead of, you know, buying M4s with no grenades for match point.
No grenades? Okay, that was anyway, that's steal. Catches out 2 very quick. Prem got amongst they go down. Blast 2.
Ooh.
Nope. Blast is able to get the kill onto Steel. Nice AK for him. They do get this ramp push. Ooh, Aura through the smoke. Unfortunately, his body is just barely poking out.
You're looking to save the op here if you're Suisha. Get the hell out of Dodge, but SPb, they have so much money in the bank. They're hungry for this. They smell him. They want him, and Odian will find him. A match point for the Russian side of things.
Very, very unlucky. Is unable to get that shot. S-Bolt is opping on 68 ping. That's gaming right there.
What's his score? He's at 50 is on the left.
Oh, I'm bad at math.
Yeah, they're all in and around that
Godian's
that
on
mark.
76.
I guess if you think
Kremgod,
about it,
85. Wow.
Russia's a big spot, and although it's not a million miles away from Turkey, players could be calling in from the far side of it. How has Jackpot been allowed to get that kill? Monkey late.
They don't
taken
spot
out
him
of
through
it.
the smoke.
Lucia dropped as well. Lesso catching Kremgod. It's just crumbling for Selcuk right now. Oh, Jackpot. Oh, I thought he was going to get that, but the MP9's higher fire rate comes out on top. S-Bolton body and close it out. 16-9 in favor of St. Petersburg, stealing away their opponent's map pick on a map that they literally have never played as a team before.
That's just insane. The whole point of this pick was Seljuk. The whole plan there was to just I mean, I'm just speechless. I thought, considering what we saw last time, the 16-1 just goes out the window against a team like SPB. They're just so incredibly well played together, and they're able to just how do you say it? Find the picks, get the right call outs, and hit their shots most of all.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of hitting shots, I feel like the map that is most pivotal on is Dust 2, which is where we're heading over to next for what could be the stage or the podium that leads us to map number 3, or it could be the stage or the ladder that elevates the Russian side to the grand finals.
I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think?
No. My 2-1 prediction was also predicated off of a Vertigo success for Seljuk.
I'm kind of on the same page. I would definitely say, not just because they have a 1-0 lead, but I think winning out on Vertigo or eliminating that being a possible loss for the Russian side is enough for them to have a substantial upper hand in this, especially coming up on Dust 2. They've played this map 8 times in recent memory. It's one of the most played maps of any team is the Russians on Dust 2 at the moment.
Not to mention the emotional damage of losing a map that you picked.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good going into Dust 2. That's Benjamin Softitch with a C with an accent on it. It's difficult to type accents in English language. But Softitch with a C, accented. That's correct. Thank you for spotting that out, UFO men. UFO men. But yeah, this Dust 2 is going to be a hell of a time because both teams are good at Dust 2. We saw that.
For
but,
sure.
No.
The thing is, as well, we have seen a good few situations of maps being traded where people win out on their opponent's map pick and then it goes down to the decider and the underdog comes out on top or the better team wins. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, it's safe to say that the Turkish side, they're not new to Dust 2. They're pretty well versed on it. It is tied with their most played maps alongside Mirage and Ancient. So either way, we're going to see 2 Titans clash that are well practiced on this playing field and, high stakes, high pressure.
Absolutely. And like a pressure cooker, we're going to see the pot boil over and maybe blow up like the terrorists are going to be trying to blow up Dust 2. I tried to make some sort of analogy. At least it's better than your gun analogy, so I won't take it from you.
Yeah, that was a little. I'll give you that. That was a little unfortunate. Just a little bit unfortunate.
Just a bit. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope to see it be close. I don't want to see a complete wash.
Yeah, exactly. And to be fair to the Selcuk side, while it was looking like a wash at one stage, they really did bring it back, and they had the ball rolling on the CT side at some stage there. I believed. I thought they could have maybe taken it the distance to bring it right back neck and neck, but just 1 or 2 rounds going in favor of the Russian side completely changed the turn of the tide. But Dust 2 is a different story. Dust 2, very momentum-based map. I would say very spawn-based and quite likely slightly CT-sided if they can get economy rolling early on.
P90s.
P90s.
That's all I'm saying. Fingers crossed P90s. We saw an AUG come out, which is something you don't usually see. I want to see something funky. Okay, I'm up for anything. Auto shotgun, if needed, if necessary. Because I mean, with those close engagements around close to B site, I forget the name of the stairs and the section connecting to
Tunnels?
B. Tunnels, that's the one. Thank you. Having a nice shotgun there, having a close range weapon. It's going to be a big SMG game, and then it's going to become a really big op game. It's going to be fairly little in between. I guess AK's played naturally, but it'll be close range or far.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. The ops are going to be absolutely huge in this, especially with the recent doors changes. I say recent; it was like a year ago at this stage, but still, a lot of teams are maybe not as practiced with the doors as they would be, especially if they only play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, as it was only a thing in the older versions of the game. It's a lot easier, not a lot. It's easier to retake B these days than it was previously with the door changes. You can clear out car and tunnels. You can have someone hold that with the op, especially since the op will likely be playing towards mid a lot of the time.
Any CS 1.6 gamers in chat?
Yeah, exactly. Anyone remember how it used to be in the good old days and is now becoming once again?
It's going to be great. I played a lot of Dust 2 in 1.6, mostly because that's like the only map me and my friends played on our crappy laptops. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I remember grinding out Dust 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive back in 2014, matchmaking on my MacBook Air.
Great. That's what you have to have.
Solid 30, maybe 35 FPS if I closed everything in the background.
I mean, is there a better way to experience Counter-Strike other than plugged into your toaster at 20 frames per second?
It's definitely a rite of passage, but is there a better way to experience it? Yes, definitely. Yes,
no, absolutely not. I know a Russian streamer who plays CSGO. His computer is so damn bad, he has to keep his PC out in the snow because it starts to overheat when he's streaming and playing Counter-Strike, and it still hits only 30 frames per second. It is the most beautiful thing ever.
Jeez, someone gift him some subs, get him a new setup, I beg of you, a new tower.
That's peak setup. I gotta say. Environmentally conscious.
True.
You don't need to waste energy if you just put your PC down on your balcony.
It's like the reverse of solar energy. You're using nature's cooling.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna head out to the pistol round in a bit. Woo! It's exciting.
It is indeed. I'm leaning obviously towards a Russian victory here. This is probably going to be not a slaughter, but I would expect them to maybe extend that lead from a 16-9 to maybe a 16-7 or so. That's just my ballpark prediction. But that being said, we mentioned it. The Turks, they know this map. They're good on this map.
Okay.
As we kick things off.
Towards long, Kremgod hiding behind a car. The humanity staying away from the battle. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Pops his head up at the wrong time, and they all completely lined up, but doesn't matter. Bodyan and Jackpot clearing out everyone. Blatz is here, left on 11 HP. The bullets flying past him like Neo. Unable to take out Jackpot. Just down to Monkey Lee.
Do it, Monkey Lee. Hit him with the Kukli peek. No, he's not gonna. He's gonna play it safe, take it towards car. Oh, he knows Jackpot's there. He just needs Jackpot to peek before Leswell creeps up, but it's gonna be still from short to find him. And that's gonna be the Russian side of St. Petersburg picking up the pistol round 1-0. 3 players living as well is very nice. With the bomb plant means they can get like 3, maybe 4 AKs out if they're getting really spicy here on their T side.
Yes, indeed. The scout coming out for Shisha and Esbolt, so definitely making the most of these long oh my god, the aggression coming from CT side. What the heck? Taking the fight to the terrorists, but they're gonna get a fistful of bullets.
Ooh, Suisha, hello Suisha. Oh, I thought he was gonna get that third, but it's gonna be the tunnels
catches
push.
him off guard in tunnels.
2v2.
Okay. So this sporadic gameplay coming out really goes in the favor of them, as you can't be too sad about 3 kills there. Aura picks back up the wait, is that the Zeus on Blatz?
It is.
Blatz, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Oh, dirty shot.
Down. Wait for long. He can actually get this. He's got to reload. He goes for the flash. It's out. Not looking the right direction, though. Can he get this? He jumps up. Can he get less? Well, get the headshot.
Leo versus AK.
The long range. Yes, he does. Aura finishes him off. And that is Selcuk Esports taking another round from Pistols. Like, look at this. 1, 2. In a second. There you go. 2. And he's dying himself. And look at this. Boop.
That's such a nice little burst. I love that from the Turks, right? So they lost that initial fight in the middle. They let St. Petersburg fall back, and then they re-aggressed into it, and it worked out. They got long control. I don't think St. Petersburg expected them to come from long in a million years, having just come from there themselves. As look at this buy from Selcuk. They ecoed that round as well. That wasn't a force. They barely invested anything, just 1 or 2 upgraded pistols, and I think 1 or 2 grenades. It means they've got M4s, they've got AKs, they've got defuse kits and full util in this round. As SPB, they're on an eco. This is really, really good for the Selcuk side.
Yes, indeed. It seems here that Premgod is okay going on the offensive. No hesitation. He just got shot. We're clearing them out, and this is not what we were expecting to see here.
Ooh. No clutch for you as Monkey Lie takes him down. Look at this. Just moving shoots Jackpot. Full sprint to the right, holding D, takes him down. Selcuk extends their lead to 1 round, or rather, gain a lead. Suisha actually takes out the AWP very, very early on, because this isn't the buy for St. Petersburg, and Selcuk know this. They don't have the money just yet to buy into it, so the op is a bit of a risky play, I feel.
Who cares? We're here to have fun. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. Suisha misses the opening shot. That's unlucky. But Blast will be right there around the corner to clear it out. Suisha takes 3, actually. 3 for the price of Blast. I think that's fair.
How many lives is Blast's worth?
Oh, very, very unlucky.
It felt like every opponent that Blatz was spraying at there was just sniped away by Suisha, allowing him only to get one.
It's a great distraction.
Exactly, yeah. You know, allowed blasting AK for the op to just peek out a CT and pick them apart. SPbPU1 going with an AWP of his own on the T side of Dust 2. It can be very pivotal. It's all down to the early engagement. Suisha predicts the jump. He was full flash and he takes down Bodian. Finds a second as well onto Still. The op of SPbPU1 is still alive, but that's 2 picks immediately into this round. Selcuk looking like they're going to rip them out of the air. Suisha catches another 3 peaks for 4, but Lesswill takes him down. As we went to a 2 versus a 4 in favor of the Selcuk side immediately into this round.
Yeah, Lesswill picked up the op from SPbPU1. The Jackpot's looking at the guardrail. I'm guessing it's a very very nice looking guardrail. Lesswill catching the kill on to Premgod. Anything he can get at this point here is going to be worth it, but doesn't spot Platz in time.
2 ops picked up there. I wonder will they trade them out at the end of the round? Oh, lovely shot. Suisha just heating up here. Look at that. Nails the second. Flashes out. Rips SPbPU1 out of the air for the 3rd.
Incredible.
It was a nice shot as well, actually, from Lesswill.
Yeah.
So they actually are going to run with the double op setup. Blatz and Suisha. And Premgod going for an early short peek. Nobody with him, so we'll probably see these ops divided up. One towards B.
They're rushing tunnels here. Premgod. Oh my god, does he spot him? He spots Jackpot. He might actually be able to catch them there in the gates. Blast takes out 1. They're going to force this speed push, I think. They have nothing else to do. Lesswill. Only one left here is taken down. These double ops are really, really working out for them.
Yeah, both ops doing their bits that round, as only 1 player being dropped as well from what was basically an upgraded pistol buy from St. Petersburg is really, really good. We do see it's a bit of a stifled buy from SPB, not too much so, but SPbPU1 is going glass cannon. He doesn't have armor, and Jackpot's got a Galil, so it's they're really relying on their util play here, which, to be fair, is quite viable on Dust 2. Question is, how are they going to do it? They're splitting up for a bit of a B-leaning default to kick things off, as they look to establish a bit of mid control.
Opening kill on Prem God, pretty successful, but Aura cuts down Espa. Aura?
That is it. Yeah, that's got to be a disconnect. He had nearly full hit points, surely.
Yeah, sorry, you see 2 blacks in the HUD. It's Aura disconnected. Very, very unlucky here. And they can't get a technical timeout, I don't think.
Damage has been done. So it's down to these
That's
2
unlucky.
ups to try and make something happen here as Bojan catches Blatz. Jackpot clearing the site. This might just be the save call from Selcuk. It's very unfortunate that it had to happen
That
like
is
this.
unlucky.
What the hell did I just... Oh, okay. We have 2 Blatz over on the CT
Yeah,
side.
it's 'cause
Oh, it's just Monkey Lee. I see. My apologies. Yeah, just Monkey.
No, it's Monkey Lee and Shueisha are the only ones alive.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Monkey Lee, beautiful kill on Steel there. So I think they're going to be pretty safe here for the save. Oh, you hate to see it. Not like this, chat. Not like this.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. That being said, they've got their 5 rounds in a row. They're not out, or well, not in a row, 4 rounds in a row. They're definitely in control of the momentum here, and keeping these ops is going to be big because look at the money over on the Selcuk side. They're loaded. Aura's got 12k, Monkey Lie's got 12k, 5-6ks across the team. Prem God's going to need a drop, but I mean, take your
Is
pick.
Aura back?
Yeah, Aura joined back.
Okay.
I think that's why the UI did a thing for a second.
Oh, that's just really sad because especially how aggressive that was of a play of a buy from SPB. Right?
Yeah.
If Seljuk won that round, and they may well could have, they would have devastated them for at least another 2-3 rounds.
It was such a pivotal position for Aura as well. Very, very unfortunate. Damage exchanged in long. Jackpot dropped down to 10 hit points. Does fall off. Aura towards middle. Oh. Does he know there's a player up close? You see the one-way smoke being dropped as they jump up on short. Aura is trying to test his luck. Shooting through, just narrowly
Very
misses
close.
a duck for a 50 caliber bullet. Still at 5v5, amazingly. This is probably the longest we've had 5v5 in this matchup so far. As both teams seem very, very aggressive on their pick hunting.
They smoked the short.
Oh,
they
it's a
see
wall
all the
of
nades coming
smokes,
out.
though.
Yep. Oy!
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful coming in, Trisha. Takes out 2! Can he get the 3rd?
Prem God's in such a good position. They don't know he's there. They're just hard focused on Suisha, who's going to take the peak. Prem God takes the swing, but Lesswill finds 2. With 3 versus 3, this bomb can go down for short. They still have control of it. As we see someone holding out all of middle. Monkey Lie, though. Coming in from long. Knows there's one on Goose. Oh, so much damage being done, but no kills being found. Aura misses a shot. The swing. Oh, I thought that was going to be a collateral, but he just narrowly misses. Jackpot catches Blacks from the mid lurk. It's down to these 2 long players. The bomb is still ticking away. It's nearing the halfway point as Aura. He needs to just go nuclear here. Demon mode completely to find these kills. He's spotted one out, nails it onto still. Wall bangs on short.
He knows, he knows.
The shot, this could be it. The Molotov's going to stop the defuse, though. There's nothing can be done at this stage. Time has ticked. Oh, but the Molotov misses. The defuse comes through.
Barely.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable here. The 2 missed shots almost completely ruined their retake, but he's able to catch out 1 and then get the wall bangs for the 2nd.
I mean, this was basically a wall bang. Oh, it was actually a wall bang as well. Oh my god, he wall banged both of them. 3 bullets, 3 wall bang shots. That's so unfortunate that the Molotov missed for the St. Petersburg side there. Either way, it's a buy versus a buy. The op coming out versus the ops. A dual op still going on the CT side. I like this push. It's aggressive. They haven't really done it yet. He's good for 1. The full flash though. Can he get the repeat? Jackpot takes him down.
Oh
my god, that was quick.
Again, here he is spotted, and Shrisha takes him down. These are 2 ops you're facing. You can't just expect 1 and done.
Crazy.
That was
fast
crazy
rounds.
fast, yeah.
Yeah. Selchuk making it 7. The double off setup coming into play again. Both Suisha and Aura finding kills apiece. And actually, they're retaking out the double off setup as they're dropping one of the AKs for it at the end of the round. Things looking on the sunny side for the Selchuk side. If you're a Turkish fan right now, you're in some luck as a 5-round lead, and it looks like they're showing no signs of stopping just yet.
No, but Blazing Crimson takes out less will, takes out another. They're forced to walk back, but Blatz isn't letting them escape. He's waiting around the corner. He spots just the foot of S-Bolt through that little corner of the smoke. Monkey Lay will run into Jackpot, but Shisha might spot him first. Right in the crotch! STL Steel, goes down. And his generations further are going to feel that one.
If he can even have them anymore. Oh, Monkey Lie. I think he saw his knee at the very least there. Gets the kill anyway. Abusing the fact that I don't think Jackpot had a helmet. Although it didn't matter. He was half hit points or less anyway. Look at this from PemGod. I love those encounters in long early rounds where it's just so many flashes over the top and basically trying to spray while full blind and get a kill. It's just very satisfying to me.
It very much indeed is.
Oh, that's interesting. Some grenades being dropped in spawn for a late round nade stack of some description. I'll keep our eye on that one. That's an interesting.
Khalil purchased on less will. So not the best buy that SPB can get. Ooh, Molly's very, very strong here. Closes off, has to leave two of them alone with no backup. Trisha taking shots but missing. Gets the third shot though. 3 times the charm.
For V4 as St. Petersburg, they have long control, but they're a little bit reluctant to push up just yet. As they don't quite have, shall we say, the artillery to successfully go across long. They do double smoke it, but a defensive smoke is also dropped towards short to try and hold things down. A Molotov on the ramp as well, also deterring the push. It's going to be a lot down to S-Bolt's lurk here in middle. Maybe make something happen. Bodian catches Suisha. That's a big kill to find. Monkey Life seems to be aware of S-Bolt's position. Spots his foot. Does actually get the kill as well. As we're into the 3 versus 3. Now, Aura's position.
Smokes himself up. He's going to get himself repositioned here. Catches him out. Bojan goes down. Can he get the second one? Jackpot walking through the smoke, but so is Blatz. Spray goes down. Doesn't hit anyone. Monkey. Jackpot. Or it does go down, but Blatz takes out Jackpot. It's down to just Steel here. What can he do? He goes to the plant, but it's shut down by Monkey Lee. Selcuk taking another one, and didn't we say that this was SPB favored?
No, I'm sure we definitely meant to say Selchuk. You must be misremembering. We would never get that wrong.
Castra's curse isn't real.
No, of course not. We're just gaslighting our audience to thinking otherwise.
Very much indeed. Don't go watch the VOD. Actually, do watch the VOD, please.
And follow the channel while you're at it.
Very much indeed. And follow us on Twitter, !Casters. Anyway, back to the game. Shrisha. He spotted that he went over there, right? He spotted the jump for sure.
Yeah, he did. He took the shot. Just narrowly missed it. Boost on sight probably going to happen here. Yeah, love it.
Yep.
Position. Actually, it is enough to deter some of the St. Petersburg players. They're going to take it back to a T-spawn, but look at this. PemGod's pushed all the way into upper tunnels. He's in such a good position.
They don't suspect this. They don't suspect it at all. There he is. He catches him out. Gets that one. Can he get the other?
Oh,
no,
a little bit overextensed.
They recognize the B push right now, that they're going to problem. No, they're not going down tunnels. Or are they? They're splitting up. C4 is going down tunnels. But they're bringing aggression to B on the other side of the tunnels.
I have the 4v4. You can afford to play it a little bit more passive. This is risky,
his head's
though.
gonna pop up. There he is! Nade goes out. That could actually be pretty...
Oh my god, that nade did so much damage. No way. That's crazy.
Oh, what a disaster.
It's all down to S-Bolt. It'd be a 1v4 for him if he pulls this off, but he's got one already. So, you know what? A 1v3, better odds than a 1v4.
Well, did they not know where the nade was? Oh, sorry, where the bomb was?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard for them to hold it down, I guess. So they just want to play it a little bit more passive. And passive on the bomb site pays off in heaps of rewards as Selchuk enter double digits. 10-2. This is definitely what we expected.
I mean, I would expect nothing less from such high caliber players. And totally I like how we said that the only way Selcuk would get it if it was close, but they're absolutely wiping the floor with SPB.
Yeah, and I feel like for a team that's versed in Dust 2, or as well versed in Dust 2 as SPB, it would probably be slightly T-sided. So this is even better from the Selcuk side, as it does look like finally we're going to see the rush B, or at least the B contact. Actually, they have smokes, so it's going to be an exit can B, but you know what? It's the closest we've got so far, so give us this.
They don't even have P90s. They have a Mac 10 at best.
Good.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Monkey Lee, though, he is waiting here. They're not suspecting him. In the shadows, he strikes, takes out 2. Jackpot is able to grab the off. Okay.
Ooh.
Turns a profit there. Unable to get a kill with it, though.
A brave peek, but nothing quite found. 3v3, this is going to be a tough retake for Selcuk. Now, it is a lot easier with the doors being open like that, but they need to nail the shots. Blatz and Premgod find 1 apiece. It's all down to Jackpot. Oh, he's hit 2. Can he find a 3rd? It's all down to timing right now, and Blatz is just a little bit more crispy with the movement. Baits out Jackpot's shot nicely and takes him down. But that was an expensive round. SPB, they have a buy for the last round of, or second last round of the first half. Selcuk, they have to reinvest quite a lot into this.
I mean, Blatz is sitting on 13k. I don't think it's too much of an investment.
Yeah.
He doesn't even buy his teammates a weapon.
They're still running the double up setup as well. They're good to buy for the rest of this half. As SPB, their best bet now is just getting money for themselves.
Just making sure that they get nice and well fed. The nade goes out, and that's a door that is on fire.
Oh, 2 blind kills, but Espot with the op catches 1 back. Premgod, a name I feel like I'm saying a lot this game so far, as taking down Lesswell.
Massively popping off.
As he switches over to the AK. That bomb is still not reclaimed. Yeah, they're falling back without the bomb.
Right outside. Premgod's going to peek it. Doesn't see anyone there, so they know that they haven't gone for it. Everyone's there. I mean, they don't need to do anything. It's over.
Yeah, just flushing them back. They might even go for the save here, because they can buy next round then if they
have to.
Jackpot, Lesswell, and Bodian will all have the money. They need to hold on to both of these weapons, so that's the thing. Still could maybe afford to die, but Espot cannot. He's invested too much in this round. He's got no money, and if he lives with the off, he'll have no kill reward. Or no loss reward, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean they keep shooting into this corridor like they're gonna hit anything. The bomb is down there. It's over. This is gonna be 30 seconds of silence.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't see Selcuk hunt them a little bit here as well. Just given, obviously they don't want to give them back the bomb, but they have so much money. They have money to burn, really. Doing damage.
I don't think they want to.
Yeah, it's a gamble, sure, but at the same time, doing damage to the St. Petersburg's economy right now is giving them an advantage in the next round. Because their lives right now don't matter all that much as long as they get the round win. And we do see them start to push along now, just hoping to catch something. But a little bit too far away. Yeah,
I think based on how last map went, they don't want to even risk, the chance of something happening. There's always a possibility that you accidentally walk into Espot, he gets a couple kills, and then that's it. They just immediately recovered. Okay, Espot misses the opening shot. I take it back.
A tough one, but fortunately, just narrowly misses. As SPB, they're going back to the default we saw them do on their very, very first buy round, with the 3 towards B and the 2 outside long. However, in retaliation, Selcuk have also pushed middle Jackpot, though.
Aura too aggressive there.
Yeah, very. I think he expected a little bit more support from the team, but the flashers from SPB were just so good at dividing them up. It's Premgod. Oh, he spotted one crossing there for sure. He doesn't want to reveal his position just yet. He wants to get a little bit more information. He hears Jackpot. He might go for the spam here. No, he's in this for the long haul. He knows there's 2 up short right now. He might have even spotted Espos.
Crouch. He needs to crouch now. Okay.
That's 4 he spotted, and he knows the last guy's towards box.
Up.
This is huge. He has so much information. We see the full rotate.
Oh my god,
Still actually gets one before dropping there. As it's down to Suisha to try and hold this down. Always let one get past. That is a huge bit of ground to give up. And Espbolt and Bodjan find the kill apiece and pick up a third round for St. Petersburg at the very end of the first half. 12-3. Not, I mean, definitely what we expected.
Yes. It's back to out to even now. I think that was very much decided in those first couple rounds. But wow, I was not expecting this.
Yeah, this is a very, very important pistol round for the Russian side. SPB really going to need to start getting this ball rolling early and, well, minimize the collateral damage because Selcuk, I mean, all they need to do right now is just trade rounds. They could close this one out 16-6, realistically, if they just play basic Counter-Strike, unless SPB brings something truly special on their CT side. Giving up long, playing it back from CT.
I agree. As long as you play the video game, you can win. They're going for these, I guess, long shot fires. I don't know. This seems really pathetic. Especially with the silences, just pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, the thing with the USPs as well is they do not do a lot of body damage. One hit to the head, but through body armor, they're not doing much at all. And I like this from Selcuk. W key back to spawn all the way towards B. This is going to be a B rush, just a little bit later than you might have expected. There's a mid player there to try and help out Les Will over on the, or still, excuse me, over on the site. But this is going to be a bit of a tough round for, I feel like, either side. Whoever gets the opening kill here is going to be quite telling, I think.
The important detail there is that they still did leave one on long, so he's going to be able to spot out their rotation fairly quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Steel takes out Blast. Premgod goes down too. So does Aura, and yep, Selcuk just collapsed.
Yeah, there it is. That opening kill made the difference as a long player dropped. Another kill towards tunnels. Espbolt towards middle. Just crispy with the one taps. 3 bullets, 2 kills. As SPB, a flawless pistol round. Exactly what they need to try and get any kind of a foothold in this game, really.
Crazy, man.
Interested to see what St. Petersburg will do here on the buy. Okay, they're going to go for 2 M4s, 3 MP9s. I thought there was a chance they might fully invest in with just as many M4s as they could muster. But I think the utility will stand by them, especially against what looks like a B contact play. Oh my god, that grenade. What is that? 70... Nearly 300 damage from a grenade right there.
going to completely melt him down with the MP4. Oh my god.
Les Will catching 2. And a nice little 1200 in the bank for Still as well. That round was insane. That grenade was crazy good. 2 flawless rounds for SPB so far on their CT side. Does bode well. It's a good omen, I would say.
Certainly possible. But I mean, it's not much like, it's not like you'd expected much more.
True.
From a like completely like eco round.
Yeah, I would like to see something happen here on the buy round though. Selcuk, they have AKs. A little bit tight on utility, but they had 5 smokes down to 4 now. As one is dropped on that short box. Seems like they're leaning towards A for the moment, but no decisions have been made and plenty of time for them to change their mind. I like this from St. Petersburg though. They've got tunnels control from a very aggressive push. Might have been heard from Premgod though. Hiding outside, lying in wait, lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, he heard them.
Yeah, definitely heard that anyway. Does he expect more than one though? Oh, he's not clear. He didn't clear to the right as he peeked that angle. It suggests to me he's only...
Steel went down the stairs. I think that's Steel, right?
Yeah, it was. Oh, Espbolt, excuse me.
Yeah, the numbers were very small on the radar. But yeah, Steel takes out Premgod, so now they know.
All the information available. As
I think the plan here, right? They got the kill, so you assume they're going to go towards the A site, but they're going to fake this out now. Are they going to fake this out? What's going through my head is definitely not what's going on the screen. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, here's the thing, Selcuk, it's a 4v4. They've got a bit of time to work with. They can afford to let St. Petersburg react and let them spread out and, you know,
Jackpot.
A little bit too thin. He's got the
face melter.
This is exactly what you do in a 4v4 on your CT side. Try and get some map control. Aura's footsteps, though. Is that a red herring? Oh, he'll be spotted out. Or catches Jackpot Monkey Lie, catches Lesswill on the site. We're into it 4 versus 2.
Broke this
Still with
open.
Bodyan. Oh, Bodyan! He's done it! He's done it based on time alone! Blats has no time! How has Bodyan done this? He's gonna hunt them anyway. After time, Aura will get the kill. But somehow St. Petersburg have won that round.
Just not being conscious of the time. The only silver lining is they completely wiped the side of SPB, so they have to purchase on everything that they got.
Yeah, no drops as well as, I mean, those 2 players who lived, they invested everything into that, and with no loss bonus from surviving, they're in a bit of a predicament. They do get some Galils out, and 2 AKs is better than none, but literally no utility past what they're throwing here in long. His Blast does make his way to hit. Oh, the smoke spam. Hello. That's a lot of damage done onto Bodyan. Or it does find him, but Lesswill elsewhere catches Monkey Lie.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade, so not too terrible. At least you know where some of the teams split up. Aura trades with Jackpot there.
That's the bomb.
Lesswill.
Lesswill's just found the bomb.
He's not in a great position to defend it, though. He is alone.
Yeah, he's still
But
worried
he
about
does have a good
tunnels.
angle.
It looks like Still's coming in to cover his tunnels retreats. He can kind of just play that headshot angle and defend that, because yeah, Selcuk have no smoke or anything to try and get him off this angle. This is all going to be down to timings. Oh, and Still, and not Still, excuse me, Lesswill. He's not really peeking this too much.
Oh my god! Oh, he spots his head. He spots his head.
Still can't get the bomb. Oh, he does get the bomb.
There you go.
Perfect timing. So this is a chance now for Selcuk, creeping up on A. S-Bolt gets caught off. Oh, that's detrimental. Premgod finding him. It's going to be down to the lower tunnels. Player, Premgod. So few hit points, but still, just 20 is breathing. 30 seconds on the clock. No bomb in the hands of Bolts. Just 16 hit points. Everyone on this server right now is so low. It's all going to be down to timings.
No, he looks the wrong
He
direction.
didn't spot him. Oh my god, but he gets to 180! What is going on? Lesswill, he gets the kill and Blats, he glitches it out 1 versus 2. There's no time for him to plant the bomb, but he just gets the kills anyway. What is that?
Unbelievable. Did he look the wrong direction?
I think Lesswill maybe just missed the spray. He didn't know how low Blats was and probably just went for the headshot.
Wow. Now pick up the AK. He's probably going to hand that over to Shisha or Aura, or just keep it for himself as a trophy. He wants to have some fun.
Crazy round for Selcuk to get right there. The first round of their T-side.
SPB?
So I actually, believe it or not, I'm a fan of this. What you'll see a lot of teams do on their CT side is kind of put their eggs in one basket, whether that be towards long or short. It's very rare they'll hold both. They'll have someone spotting towards long, sure, and they can assume.
And now everyone's successfully entered long, so I guess it's up to them to defend right here.
That's the thing. They want to pick them off if they're pushing up on the site. They don't want to catch them in long, especially with pistols.
King of the Hill takes the shot at the Premgod. Takes 2. What the heck is this? The pistols, they're losing to them.
This is exactly what they want to do. They can force this close range encounter, have the extra man over towards the site because they stack short, and as soon as Selcuk have crossed long, they just spring the trap, and those 5.7s go nuclear.
That is disappointing.
Yeah, because here's the thing as well, right? So if they don't pay any attention towards long, what are the odds that Selcuk walk up long without throwing any smokes, any flashes, and showing no presence except for their silent footsteps? I mean, realistically, St. Petersburg, they'll have some sort of a clue that they're pushing, and they can adapt as they did. So really good stuff. Look at the weapon save. 3 AKs picked up, and the MP9 from Lesswill as he survives. That's
just
crazy
money in
round.
the bag.
Yeah, it's so free. The op saved does mean Selcuk can maybe get something going here. They have a decent bit of loss bonus, I believe, so they should be able to buy. It might be a little tight and they might be missing a bit of util, but it'll be something nonetheless. Actually, no, they will definitely be able to buy. I take it back. Maybe not, actually.
By a bit, maybe.
Yeah. I looked at their money, I guess, after the round had ended. I didn't realize it had put the money in just yet. They had, what, 1900 loss bonus. So, yeah, okay, it is a little bit tighter than I was expecting. The up on Suisha is going to have to go big if they want to get something done in this round.
Oh,
my
big
God,
money, no whammies.
He wasn't even aiming at him. That was just the spam coming through. Very, very nice from Aura.
What do you mean it wasn't aiming at him? That was perfectly aimed.
Calculated.
No spam whatsoever. Exactly. Strategy at its finest.
Was this brave
That's
from
what it is.
Lesbo?
Staring into the mouth of the beast. This bolt
S-Bolt.
here is not spotted out on the balcony, but we'll be able to catch him from behind if he just jumps around this corner here. Still takes down Perm God. Okay.
Lesbo jumping MP9 through the smoke, catches Aura. Monkey Light just drop him down, but S-Bolt he's there to rip apart.
Shisha!
Misses the shot and S-Bolt 180s him, but the Tech 9 catches S-Bolt. This is a 1v2. This is not unwinnable. S-Bolt has, or Blast, excuse me, has Kevlar. No helmet, but he's going to need to clear these angles, and Bodian will not allow him to do so. It was expensive, but SPB do get around on the board.
Very much indeed.
That is because he's nowhere near his head.
Magic bullets. They go where they need to go.
Curved.
But they didn't go where they needed to go for Shrisha, who kind of walked up there with his pants down, I suppose.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate. Not gonna lie. It is a buy from Selcuk though. I'm surprised. No, not surprised. It's a tight buy though. They get the AKs. They have an op. Not a lot of util though. Just the one Molotov. They have long control, which is good, but one smoke to try and cross along is gonna be risky. Might even go for
not impossible.
Yeah, they might go for a deep CT smoke maybe. Ooh, I thought that was it.
Just barely missing. 2 in a row not hitting from S-Bolt. Gonna go for a bit of a repositioning play here.
Nice smoke. Give him some cover.
Battle the ops and he catches Aura.
You know what they say. You can miss once, you can miss twice. You don't miss the third. Definitely don't miss the fourth. Maybe miss the fifth.
Yeah.
The fifth is questionable. You're 2 for 2 at that stage.
They continue to commit to this this push up here.
Look at the bullets in the wall from trying to catch him. He seemed to be cautious that he's actually still hiding at the car, or at least someone is. As SPB cutting sound and Selchuk also doing so. They don't have, they do have a smoke, excuse me. Just going to drop it there to cross, but there's a bit of a gap. And that Molotov's going to divide up the push. 2 players crossing, 1 stuck in long. Isolates the fight. Bojan catches 1. S-Bolt with the op and Bojan with the second. It's a 9th for SPB. They're just 1 away from the double-digit squad. And just 4 behind Selchuk. They are. That's the thing. This half, I mean, although the score was, it still feels like Selchuk have a decent bit of a lead. The rounds have been so dominant from SPB, and I think they've only dropped 1, maybe 2 rounds this entire half so far.
I don't know. Press tab. See what it is.
Press tab, Blitz. Yeah, 1. There we go.
Well, maybe we're foreshadowing. They might win a second. You know, it's not scripted, but you never know. They're very close, Selcuk, to closing this out. It's very surprising. The difficulty, the push that they I guess push back that they've been getting from SPB, taking down this middle and going up tunnels to B site. It's only defended by 1, and they do spot the nade coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, Shisha takes him down. Scout headshot and plant.
This is troublesome for SPB. This wasn't a full buy from Selchuk. If if Selchuk can get this round win, this is I mean, SPB could be looking at match point. This is tough.
Oh, Shisha. Oh no, Blatz is absolutely just melted in that. I thought that was Shisha in the corner. No, Shisha is in the another corner. Monkey Lady though is in a nice position here. Is gonna get smoked out, but takes out S-Bolt, force him out. Ooh, they spot Jackpot. Premgod taking him out with the Deagle, and they're able to collect whatever weapons they want and get out of there. Seljuk taking away the second round. What did we say? Something about 2 rounds they dropped?
Yeah, there we go. And here's the thing. They've got a little bit better of an economy now than SPB, because they've got also a bit of loss bonus accrued up. SPB don't. This is actually really scary for St. Petersburg right now. Oh, and Suisha gets the pick at the start of the rounds. Les will punish for maybe not crossing, or maybe taking the fight where he shouldn't have. Either way,
Rushing
this is
B.
a chance
They're
for
rushing B, and
Selchuk.
Shisha take out Jackpot.
It's all down to Still here to try and hold it off.
That's it. They've completely broken him open here. The B site is open. It's up to SPbPU alone. Can he do this? He's got the smoke up. He takes nothing. SPbPU shoots him down. Now they'll lose 2, but they get the bomb planted. That's 15-9.
Match point.
It might be a complete reverse of what we saw last time. The score was 16-9.
Yeah, true, actually. And looking at looking at St. Petersburg economy here, not looking so hot, let me tell you. They're gonna have to
Aura's
force
got
into this.
Okay, no, he has a gun. I thought he just had a pistol left.
Yeah, go with the Glocks to close it out. This is a tough buy from SPB. I mean, they like.
He's gonna run into them.
Oh my god, that is exactly what they
FN.
need. If they can get that gun, this could be exactly what they need. Did he grab it? He did. Bodyan got it. He's got the AK. Oh, this is really, really what SPB need if they want to try and carry this forward. But, and again, the weapon advantage is still in the favor of Selcuk.
They're playing this very, very slowly. They need to make sure they don't slip up now. This is what they need to close this out. They can't afford to go any longer, because if they do, then they're going to be out of cash. And then if they're out of cash, that's just increases the likelihood that they lose the next rounds.
Yeah, they're going to group up towards short, but look at this. Out of the 2 pieces of utility on this entire CT side, Jackpot has the 1 piece that might halt the push. And it's going to be thrown the Molotov. It pushes Aura through it. Everyone else is stuck behind it. Aura on 28 hit points, though, has to aggress. It's down to Bodyan and Long to try and make something happen.
Might get caught out here. Yes, he does. They weren't expecting it.
A man advantage
Sure,
reclaimed. He only has... he has an op. So. Oh my god, but Leswell has a pocket op. Takes him down, gets a second on Aura. The Molotov coming into effect as Leswell gets an assist on that one. Blatz finds 1. Bodyan takes him down, and that's going to be a round for SPB. They've done it from the brink of defeat. They do come back and pick up a 10th round. Oh, that shot.
Not good for Selcuk there. They're not going to be able to do much from this. They have some cash, enough for 1 more buy. Enough for 2 more buys, at least.
Yeah, so some players sitting on some high funds. It's going to be a mountain for SPB to climb. It's doable. That round will give them a bit of a jump start, a bullet bill, as I like to say, for you Mario Kart fans out there. The off comes out on SPbPU. Susha has one as well. Oh, but SPbPU, what is that peak? Just so crispy, takes him down with the wallbang headshot. As now, Selcuk, they know they don't have middle control. They need to play this
Gonna
safe.
catch another one. No, he missed the shot.
Great shoulder peek to bait out the shot.
They know where else they're chasing him down. They're probably going to go through middle here towards B site.
Still gonna have to watch that.
SPbPU. Fire being extinguished just in time.
They're out mid now. This is a problem.
They're very split up. The bomb is picked up towards B site. Leswell looking the wrong direction, or the right direction. As Monkey League goes down. Steel's able to take out 1. Can he take out Aura here? Aura crouching.
Oh, the
Walks back
crossfires.
into it. It's down to Blatz. And he falls down too. Selcuk unable to close out this match.
It's starting. I'm starting to believe. Selcuk have a bye, but this is now getting tight. Now they've accrued a bit of loss bonus, so they'll be able to sort of stretch out their money for a bit. I am sure how long exactly. They might get a buy in next round if they can get a bomb here, but it's going to be a tight one either way. SPV, they've broken their economy. They've done the hard part. Oh, getting out long. Bodyan does choose to fall back. Wise choices there. Play a little bit of retake towards A. 3 hit points on Leswell. He gets away with his life. And that's B control. Look at this. Instantly, we see like marbles rolling off a lopsided table. All those little dots on the minimap finding their way over towards the A side of things.
Yeah, they know they can't really do much. They're going to try to force this long push. Bodyan. The gunshots, they go blazing, and they catch so much. Shuisha, how far away are you, man? You got to help your team. Oh, we see the flank here coming out. Not expecting it. Remgod actually takes out two. What the heck? They got this flag down.
Jackpot though, with 1 hit point on the site, gets the spray down.
my
Suisha
God.
and Premgod both dropped 4 hit points collectively across that CT side to win out that round. As that's a 12th
They
pick
were
up from
so close to finishing that.
3 in a row on this comeback. They just need 3 more to take this to overtime. Is it doable? Selchuk, they have 1 more buy before they're gonna need to go for an eco round. They have an op. They have some AKs. They don't have a lot of utility. They might just go for a fast play here. Suisha, he's done what he needs to. He finds the opening kill onto S-Pulse. That's the op dropped. A man advantage for Selchuk. A chance for them to take this to map 3.
But Leswell won't let himself be outdone.
How many
Takes
times
out
do they not
Monkey.
clear this position? How many times?
You just have to look the opposite direction. What do you say? Look both ways across the street, and STL takes out Aura. Man advantage back in favor of St. Petersburg.
Oh, the shoulder spotted. Only 1 shoulder found though, as Suisha feels that one. Bit of a broken collarbone there, perhaps, to the edge of the wall.
Vlad's
How is
clearing
it
out
that-
A site. He's going to see this is empty.
I think this is the 3rd time in this half that Selchuk have got that man advantage early on, and then proceeded to lose 2 kills without being traded back, and find themselves in the 4 versus 3 with time just ticking by, a minute on the clock.
Oh, look at the trigger peak. Ooh, he spotted. Okay, so they know what the deal is with the A site.
Oh, that smoke is
Very
so
terrible
good.
sign, though.
Oh, what is that from Premgod? And Blast finds 1 as well. This could be the chance. Bodian has to go
Bodian.
huge. He's found 1. Look at the hit points on these players. That M4 will 1-hit both of them.
Plant is down, though. Still gets a kill to Blatz, and they have to hold this. Shrisha has to hold this with his life. He needs to take this victory to close out the game before they get rolled over. They're out of cash, basically. The lost bonus can try to save them, maybe. Still, he's gonna spot his head. Shrisha
Oh my
goes down.
goodness. It's happening. Any minute happening.
We're gonna go overtime, I think.
Bodian has a kit. And there is... how's the money of Selchuk looking? Okay, they can get a buy in this. They're not out of it yet.
Okay, one buy.
The problem is, if they lose this next round, they're on a force buy for overtime points.
Oh, this is. I don't think that they can win overtime. That's the issue.
Yeah, the momentum just feels like it's in St. Petersburg's hands right now, doesn't it? Even though they're facing match points, potentially going to map 3. The Russians just look so darn strong. D-Rush, you asked for it, it's here.
TV, that's what I
Still.
wanted to see, and they're just blasting out with all of the flashbangs they can get. Takes down 1. It's a 1-for-1 trade. The bomb goes down, the smokes, everything. They're throwing all they can, throwing the kitchen sink.
How is he there already? Left will. Jackpot.
It's over.
Clean up. This
As
is one of the
fast as it
cleanest-
begins, they're unable to hold it. And 14-15. Silver lining is
Going.
they got the plant, they got the kills, they have a full buy here available for them, but
All
we're heading
concluded.
into overtime.
It's, I don't know. I'm not gonna hold my breath just yet, but okay, never mind. I'm confirming it. They've gone double op setup on the T side. Aura and Blatz both buying ops.
They
this
need
is
it. They
This
need
is
to
gonna be
go all
rough.
out just this once, Master. I mean, think about it. They're going to get their full cash refreshed, right, with the overtime anyway, so.
It's more so an issue of how hard it is to push with 2 ops and how they've been struggling
Who
to push
gives
out
a
onto
crap?
site
Monkey Leg
anyway.
goes for it.
Nice skill from Monkey Leg.
Oh no, we're going to see it again. No.
That's what I
Just
mean.
Look to the other side.
With an
Let's
AK there,
take some
Blatz
Aura
probably
too.
gets that. That's both ops dropped from 1 player with an M4.
Monkey Leg says, hold my beer. Takes down 2 as well. S-Bolt. That's the off on the side of the TV.
That
Pushing
is.
this A side like a madman
No.
that don't see left will. And Jackpot takes out Monkey Lee. It's down to Shrisha. What can he do? He misses the shot. 15-15 from the brink of death. SPb brings it back.
The pressure is on for Selchuk right now. I lost count of how many rounds in a row that was. I think it was 6. It's gonna be tough for the Selchuk side to overcome that mental game. I like this 1300 OT price means that they do actually have to keep a bit of an eye on their economy if they're buying up ops. Suisha is going to take out the op, deserved. He's been popping off with it. The question is, can they overcome this momentum? SPB have it all right now.
Asphalt kills Monkey.
Oh my
Takes
god,
out Suisha
Espalt.
too.
What the hell was that? Flick of the wrist onto Suisha. That's the off dropped. The spray comes through. Less will catching Aura. It's crumbling for Selcuk. Is this where the Turks fall? This is the Russians' map pick. If SPB can get a lead here, I'm sorry, Selcuk, but you're gonna need something serious to get you over this
5 ops.
this line. Yeah, 5 offs. Go with the old
Espalt gets another.
strategy. But Fnatic against Envy. It's just Blatz 1v5, AK in hand. Minute on the clock for this first round of overtime.
Blatz he's found himself a very nice corner and he's gonna stick in it.
Yeah, he doesn't need to save, but at the same time, he also doesn't benefit from taking weapons out of his opponent's hands. The only real play for him here is 1v5. This is the only option he really has.
Clutcher kick.
Kick indeed.
Espalt down. It's not great. But, geez.
Look at this flick. Looks in top mid and just instant. It's like his crosshair teleported onto Suisha. Takes him down. That's the lead now in the hands of the SPB, the St. Petersburg, the Russian college side. As a timeout is called, maybe a little bit too late. I feel like Selcuk maybe could have called. This is a tech one. Yeah, I feel like they could have called a tack one a little bit earlier. At some stage, you know, when the comeback was not yet real, just reset the mental, because there's got to be a factor of tilt there, right? That's so many rounds in a row just lost from match point to take it to map number 3, where it would be a level playing field. Now they're facing a deficit once again.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to Aura really disconnecting that one time. And they've been losing pretty hard ever since.
Yeah, it's you hate to see it, but if you're on the SPB side of things, it's a serious comeback. Like a 10-2 deficit, taking it back to 16-15 is crazy. That means you've gone what, 14 for 5 in rounds total. I mean, this is starting to sound like how the Selchuks gave the the Netherlands team last week the treatment.
Underwater squad, yes. Seems like they're gonna go for another rush B. That was the best thing that they could have done the first time around. Oh, but they're hesitating a bit in this B rush.
I think it's just their B leaning defaults, because a player towards long and one towards mid. I'd be reluctant to rush B with just 3 players.
I don't know what any of that means. All I see is B and I rush it.
That is fair, honestly.
Consequences be damned.
This is
They
actually
need
a
to
hole.
pull out all the stops here.
This is a hole in the Russian defense, actually,
Blatz.
towards short here.
He looks the right direction the only time in this game, and there's no one there.
Oh, this is very, very close. Both sides, neither want to make a mistake. You can feel it. Less will. This is risky against AKs. He made this work against an eco round before, but those AKs, they'll rip your head off through the edge of that wall, no problem. Monkey Light spots out one on B. They know there's at least one here. It's going to be the 2 stack. It's going to be the B split coming through middle. Monkey Light finds one. Less will trades it out, but he's not done just yet. But the Molotov meets his end. This is a chance now for Selchuk to break the streak. Try and get the ball rolling again. Espalt evens up the numbers, and we're into the 3 versus 3.
Retake. What can they do? We see here they're all, 2 of them are currently in that little pit. Shisha, he's watching this tunnel. The B tunnel, he gets the kill onto Budjan. Okay. Oh, I think he just spotted him just barely. Monkey Lake takes out Jackpot, and Shisha, he's watching Espalt, takes him down. The first round in 7 rounds, where Seljuk takes back a point.
Yeah, a few rounds too late there. If they did that maybe 2 or 3 rounds ago, we could be on map number 3. Another timeout being called, another tech one by the looks of things. Either way, this is I mean, they're by no means out of troubled water just yet. Selchuk are just 3 rounds in a row away from losing out in the semifinals. That's how close they are. It may feel like this game is close. This is only map number 2. Selcuk need to win a third map if they want to go forward onto the finals. They need to go the distance. The question is, do they have the mental fortitude to get over the mental block of the prospect of another hour of gameplay?
What did you just say? Another hour of gameplay? Oh, God.
I mean, if it's as riveting as this, I'm more than okay with that.
Oh, my head is going to melt.
Yeah. It's first off an early morning cast. Second of all, second best of 3 of the day. It's you know, they say casting's easy. You need some stamina, let me tell you.
I know that for sure. I need to fill my water bottle. The main issue is we have heard the story of the 60 round Dust 2.
Selcuk have gone double up, set up again.
Not enough ops, I'm telling you. They need to try to break it open. Break the opponents open.
28 kills on less, Will. He's having a game of it. Actually, it's Monkey, like, that's definitely big for the Selcuk side. 1 kill ahead of the next 2 players of Sarisha. As a long encounter is had. The Molotov just misses its mark a little bit. But it does still catch blue, so some information to be gained from it nonetheless. This is a nice angle from Les Will. Oh, and a nice pick. That gets dropped. This is the earliest kill we've seen in this overtime so far. As a man advantage in favor of St. Petersburg to kick things off.
It seems like they're going to go towards a bit of a 3-pronged strike, but it's also its prongs as they head over towards the A site, but they're stuck. The Molly's not letting Aura retreat. He gets out now, but I think they could have been much more aggressive there, and it would have been way more fruitful for them.
I'm going back through T-spawn towards long. This is as close as a confirmation of a commit as we can get for the Selcuk side without listening to their comms. Esbolt, he spotted the op, but the op spotted him. Flash is coming through. He's got a player watching his long. He just needs to care about short. A CT drop here could be a nice play for Selcuk. Oh, but these smokes are so good. Oh, but that's such a mistake. You can't repeat past the smoke. It is traded out, but it's still a man advantage to SPP on this retake. SPB, excuse me, St. Petersburg.
They do have Prem God.
Oh my god, that flash was sick. If that was intentional, I've never seen that.
Look at him, Prem God up. Oh my god, he goes down. Let's up to Monkey Lee.
There it is. He gets 1, but Odyan makes it a 2k, and that's going to be a 17th round for St. Petersburg. They just need 2 more. That's the end of the first half of our first overtime. So it is the side switch. We saw St. Petersburg struggling on their T side, to say the least. I mean, 10-2 speaks for itself. The question is, have they found themselves revitalized enough? Is this little bit of a lead enough for them to maybe wake up on the attack and close this one out 2-0?
It just might be.
Lofts straight away purchased up from Selcuk. They seem confident in this, but so far they haven't won a round when they've bought it. So, well, on CT side it's different, but on T side they have not.
It's whoever's 2 points up on overtime, right?
It's first to 19. It's I've got the technical term of it, but yeah, the first overtime is first to 19. If it goes 18-18, it goes to the next overtime. Then it's first to 22 or 23. Excuse me, 22-22 means we go to another overtime, etc., etc.
Okay, basically, I mean the double op strat is definitely CT favored.
Excuse me, I got that wrong. 22 is the rounds to win in the second overtime, and 21-21 means overtime.
Yeah, gotcha. Another timeout being called. What is happening with these people's PCs? Someone's
mouse may be running out of battery, or
use wired.
Nah, wireless better. But he's the warning when it gives you the like, I'm gonna run out of battery soon warning.
Absolutely.
Actually been a reasonably quiet game from Esbolt so far. Someone who's a difference maker for SPB in that first match, and I mean in previous games in total. Maybe that was the difference they were missing on their T side. Now is a chance for him to step up and bring SPB across this line, as it seems they're going to go for the same default that they fell back onto at the end of the first half, where they got a couple of rounds, or a round at least. I believe I think it was 12-3 in the end.
They're pushing into the T. No. Okay, they're just going to go towards A site, it seems. Through short. It is completely mollied off, though, and there are 3 people waiting around A site. There's one on long, but definitely can be repositioned here. All grouping up. I think Aura has maybe sniffed out that no one's coming. Shisha. He's got his eyes. Oh, he saw it.
Can't quite see the gap in the smoke.
Doesn't
They're
see
past it.
Oh, but he spots him out now. Takes out one. Can he get another jackpot? Takes out Premgod. Bomb will be planted, although Espelt, yeah, he's just barely safe from the op. Or down below, though, Monkey Lake. He's a bit late to the party. Spots out. Still. Aura goes down to Espelt. Will he be prepared for...
Oh, that grenade.
Grenade hits Monkey Lake for so much.
It's a 1v2. Body on left, trying to close this one out. He's found the first. It's 1v1 Susha, and Badian comes out on top. That's an 18th round for St. Petersburg. They're 1 away from closing this out. They're 1 round away from entering the grand finals.
What happened there to Monkey Lake?
I think the grenade that Espelt threw dropped him down low enough so that the Molotov just touched his toe, and it was enough to finish him off.
His own molly killed him there.
It's the desperation play from Selcuk, the triple op setup, the reverse fanatic. They're doing it on the CT side of things. Except that was 4 and this is only 3. But Espelt, he comes out on top. He's waking up right when SPB need him most. 1 up towards B and 1 towards long. How will this play out? The op pushes upper tunnels, but Jackpot, he lives a bullet. He does the impossible. He trades it out. Suisha catches one, but there it is again.
Direction.
It's a 3 versus 2, a 1-man advantage to the St. Petersburg side. Prem, God, and Blatz, the 2 rifles of the team, to try and salvage this. They need 2 in a row, but Leswell, he's found Blatz. It's all down to Prem, God. He's found 1. Oh, this is so close. These last 2 Ts are so divided up. The bomb is all the way back in T-spawn. It has to send it towards this B site. As Leswell, look how confident he is. He's taking this 1v1 fight. He doesn't give a care in the world.
Pressure's on Leswell, looking the opposite direction here. Remgod, slowly but surely, he has to go up to the site. The pressure's on him right now. Bomb is down. He has a defuse kit. He has 1 incendiary grenade. He's got to make it count. Will he throw it through?
A Molotov is so well timed. Look at this.
Stall it out a bit.
Oh, he's got a lineup.
Throws it back. Jackpot's just around the corner, though, with the op.
There
Gets
it is.
shot down, and SPB take Dust 2, a comeback of the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from 10-3, they bring it. Or was it? No, it's more than 10-3, right?
It's 12-3 halftime,
12-3.
10-2 deficit at one stage.
10-2, sorry, 12-3. They were able to bring it back to 19-16.
That was a
absolutely
crazy
insane
series. And SPB, St. Petersburg, the Russian college team, are through to our grand finals where they will face off against the Polish side next week of...
Absolutely fantastic.
What was their name? What was the Polish team's name? Oh, God.
The Polish name?
ATH.
Come on, you got to remember our players, man. It's just absolutely amazing. If you're an SPB fan, you got to be excited, happy about that, seeing the comeback. Absurd right there. Unfortunate for Selcuk, they choked there in some places. It's unlucky, but it happens to the best of us. And, well, yeah, what happens to the even better of us is we win and we head over to the grand finals.
Precisely, yeah. And I mean, I'm so excited for this grand finals. The map pools, they line up perfectly. The veto is going to be interesting. I love a good veto. But more importantly, the caliber of player on both teams is so level. It's just going to be so entertaining. And I hope we have another map like that Dust 2 coming out here today. But ladies and gentlemen, that is St. Petersburg through to the finals. This is... they were the favorites going into that. I didn't expect it to be that close. It really felt like Selcuk could have taken that to a map 3. They just fell short of the finish line.
Yes, very much so. And if you take a look at exclamation mark brackets, you can see the brackets of the teams throughout the tournament. SPB has only dropped 1 map on their road to victory against We Love Gaming. And I believe even that one was rather close. Let me take a look at
69, was it, if memory serves?
Oh, I think it may have been 69. I think all of them were 69.
Yeah, it was like it
But
was
it was the one where they felt really close every single time.
yeah, it was like a best of 3 in every map, and all 3 of them went 16-9. Really, really entertaining stuff. That was on
Exactly.
Inferno as well, which coming out today was going to be map number 3. So that's how close this got.
Very much so. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing it either. Very, very unlucky for Inferno fans. But ATH won't be outdone as they too have only dropped one map this entire tournament. So they seem to be
Yeah,
fairly well matched, at least in that sense. Remember, everyone, that will be next weekend.
fully enough, the one map they have dropped is also an Inferno, I
Oh.
believe. Yeah, so that's just interesting. Interesting statistic there. I would love to see an Inferno come out next week and see if both teams have polished off any potential issues they might have had with it. But either way, I mean, I'm just so excited for it.
Yeah, very, very well. I'm hyped. But I mean, Dust 2 is definitely coming out, I think, on the next I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna say it is because I want it to be. Manifesting Destiny.
It could well. Poland are they have played it. It's one of their more played ones, and of course, well, given the Russian performance today, I think it's they'll be gunning for it nonetheless.
Absolutely. I don't know what else to say. We're about to head to the interviews in a bit. First interview should be with the Turkish team. Well, in a somehow, suspiciously occurring pattern, we have the losing team tilted a bit and will not be joining us for an interview. Instead, we have still here representing the Russian team.
Yes.
Still, can you hear us?
Yes.
Excellent. How do you feel after that one, my man?
That was hard game for us on the second map because we lose a lot of round from T side on first half, and we need to make a comeback. It was hard comeback because sometimes we have rounds what we should not win anyway, but we still win, and that was the reason why we make it.
Yeah, it was a lot of close rounds
hard
in the
fought
series.
comeback.
Yep.
How did you feel on Vertigo? Because that's typically a very weak map for you. We saw that you guys didn't have a lot of plays on that map.
We played this map on qualify for this tournament. Also, our mates like Les, Badyan, Jackpot playing in a team and as ball too. So it's don't was a hard map for us. Just we don't like it.
I see.
Fair enough.
And in terms of map number 3, Inferno was what was decided. That is the one map you guys have actually dropped in this championship so far. Are you guys feeling more comfortable on it than you were last week?
Yep. Of course, because we fix some problems on Banana, because we have a lot problems. We've retake it from T side and from CT side. But we still think what in last week lose on the Inferno was just mistakes from us, not like the great play from Greek players, just bad game from us,
All right, fair enough. I too have some problems with my banana I have to fix. Anyway, have you watched the Polish team play today?
Yeah, I watch the end of the nuke and see a little bit interview of Poland cap. I'm glad what they said what we are alone complete team on this tournament, but I think they're good players in individual skill. I mean, so that will be a nice final, like for us, like for them. It will be a good game. Yep, I think.
All right, so I guess you're excited for next week.
Yes, of course.
All right, that's good to see. I mean, hey, you've made it to the grand finals anyway, so you got to be pretty proud of yourself and your teammates. Is there anything you want to say to your fans, all your friends in the chat?
Now I understand this, because in last week I just don't understand any your word in the end, and just sit like this. So now I want to say, like, you can follow on my Twitch, because I'm try to stream a lot of time, and
All right.
give some specials in chat. So I think I can speak Russian a little bit.
You go ahead, go as long as you don't say anything rude.
Yeah, of course. So короче, Политех должен выиграть этот турик. Если Политех проигрывает, я бреюсь на лысо. It's all.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Get some rest, get some sleep, and have a nice dinner.
Best of luck in the finals.
Best of luck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this brings us to the closer for today. Thank you all so very much for watching. You have been fantastic. A lot of love in chat for each of the respective teams that you guys have been rooting for. And in the end, the Polish team ATH has been granted passage to the finals, along with the Russian team SPB, St. Petersburg University. And it's going to be an amazing game next week. I got to say, I am hyped to heck. Heck.
It's just in the translation of what Still just said was that he will shave his head if they do not win the finals next week. We'll hold him to it.
Now I definitely want to freaking see it.
Better be on his stream. Be sure to check him out. Show some love to the players. They fought hard to get here. And to be fair, there's a lot more pressure than some of them are probably used to playing on the stage with all the viewers tuning in. But I think that about wraps it up. We will talk to you guys next week. Benjamin, any closing words?
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Remember to follow us on our respective platforms. Benjamin, that's me. You can find me on Twitter at the Benjameister or twitch.tv/the_Benjameister. And or / casters in chat. I want to put my Twitch in there next time. / socials. You can follow FACEIT and Evan. You can follow on at Real Evan and I think Real Evan on Twitch as well.
Yep, same on Twitter and Twitch.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody. It was amazing casting for you guys, and we hope you have a fantastic night. Peace out.